So when it comes to the question of what NATO is doing with Ukraine or could be doing, I think you have to take into account the fact that NATO already has partnership agreements with Ukraine. Their soldiers train together. They share information. I know specifically that analysts have told me NATO state militaries have found the war in Ukraine very beneficial to their own interests because they're able to see Russian capabilities and their growth play out on an active battlefield. Especially when it comes to things like drone technology and how far that's grown since the war in 2008 in Georgia. When it comes to the question of whether Ukraine is going to be joining NATO anytime soon, it's totally impossible because, first of all, Ukraine is still at war with Russia in its east. Part of its territory is still annexed by Russia. Both of those things are not going to be solved anytime soon. We just saw a huge flare-up 2 weeks ago, which was the largest in 2 years. So this war is still very much very active. And also, Ukrainians aren't as united as people think they would be in support of NATO. A Gallup poll that just came out shows that the majority of Ukrainians don't support NATO, which a lot of people found very surprising, myself included, because we all thought that Ukrainians had really warmed to NATO. Previous polls had shown that, but this latest one showed that, yeah, in reality, a majority of Ukrainians don't support NATO, whereas in other Eastern European countries, the Baltics, Poland, the majority of people see NATO as a safety net, not as a threat at all. But here it's not the same way. And no matter how much support Ukraine gets from people like Canada's foreign minister, Ukraine just doesn't simply have a chance at joining NATO.